Hello everyone. In this session, I would like to discuss about the set data structure in Python. First of all, why we go for set data structure means I have multiple elements, I have multiple values over there. I want to represent all these values by using a single variable. Then you can go with set. Okay, same like tuple and list. Okay, but the behavior is going to change. That one we are going to discuss. So as part of this session, how to create a set, how to access the data, how to use that set data, and what is the nature. It's like immutable or mutable. Can I use the membership operator on my set? What are the methods are there inside the set? All these things we are going to discuss. Okay, first the creation wise. If you want to create a set, we can create by using curly braces. Another one is like by using set method. Let's start with curly braces. What is the definition? Okay, how you can when you can go with set means if you have multiple elements. Okay, I have one element called as a Sachin, another element is like a Dhoni, another element like a Kohli. If you want to represent all these values with a single variable, then you can go with set. See, there has three players are there. I'm going to represent all these three players with a single variable called as a players or not. Now this syntax is like valid or not. Can we check programmatically? Can we run it? So let me open Visual Studio Code. Just create one file like set.py. Okay, here you can write my players. My players is like what? The first player is like a Sachin. The first player, next player Dhoni. The next one is like a Kohli. Yes, my set ready. Now can we print it? Will it work or not? Can you check it? Players. Now come here. Now say this. My set created or not. My set created or not. The next one is like inside the set, can I use the duplicate values? Can I use the duplicate values? Okay, can we check it? Inside the set, is it allow the duplicate values? Okay, just I'm trying to keep Dhoni again. Now come here, say this. It's like Sachin one time, yes, there. The next one is like Dhoni two times, but it's taken only one time or not. One time or not. That means what? Inside the sector, duplicate values are not allowed or not. This is only the proof. The next one. See, I inserted Sachin first and then Dhoni and then Kohli and then Dhoni. But while giving me the output, okay, see this, the order is changed or not. First I inserted Sachin, but in the output, the first one is like Kohli. The next one is like Sachin. Next one is like Dhoni. If I run again, okay, it's changed. It's changed the order or not. That means my insertion order is not preserved or not. For my set, the insertion order is not preserved, as well as duplicate values also not allowed or not. That is the one. The next one, can we insert okay different types of data? Okay, different types of data. Is it okay? Yes. Insertion order is not preserved. Okay, agreed. But you can add same type of values or you can add different types of values or not. That means the set allowed homogeneous as well as heterogeneous values or not. My set allows homogeneous as well as heterogeneous values or not. This is the way we can create a set by using curly braces. So another one is what? Another way also there. The another way is like by using set method. By using set method. Okay, how we can means very simple thing. The set method, returns me one set object you can say. Now here that object you can store inside one variable. The set method always takes a sequence object, is nothing but okay range object or list object or tuple object. Any sequence object is going to take as an argument. Okay, let's take my range value. My range equals to, okay, it's like a predefined. My values you can say or numbers you can say. My range is the method. Okay, 0 to 10 numbers I want. Now these numbers you can pass here. It's like a sequence object. Now can we print that values? Can we print that value? Now this numbers object is nothing but range object convert into set. Now once it returns the set object, if you print, see how it looks like. The output is turned to be like a set or not. The range you convert into set or not. So set method also used for what? To create a set object. It's take one sequence object as an argument or not. It's take one sequence object as a argument. So this is also one more way to create your set. To create your set. The next one is like how to use it. How to use it. So this is my player set. This is my player set. I want to retrieve the data from the set. How we can retrieve means here indexing is not work. Indexing is not work. Why you know? Why? Because my insertion order is not preserved. In that particular index, which value is there exactly you don't know. So that my set object does not support for indexing. As well as slicing also it's not support. Why? Because slice also depending upon index values only. Why? Because okay, 0 is my starting index and my 2 is like a ending index. Here also set object is not subscribable like that. It's going to use slicing also it's not work. Why? Because slicing and indexing depending upon okay index values. Okay, index values always constant, but the set values are like keep on changing or not. The insertion order is going to change. So exactly we are not able to tell like okay 0th index which value is there, so that my index and my slice will not work. If you want to retrieve the data, you can use for loop, no problem at all. Okay, this is my value. Okay, in players, just you can print the value. This is my for loop syntax. Now see this Sachin, Kohli, Dhoni, you can get it or not. This is the way you can access the data. You can access the data by using for loop, index, and this one is not work. The next one, if you want to find how many elements are there inside this particular set, for that we have the length predefined method is there in Python. By using that length method, you can find. You can check it. Perfect. Now come here. Uses how we can. That means how we can access the data. I can access the data by using for. The next one is like nature. Is it like mutable or mutable? Can I change the set? Can I add some values to the set? Yes, you can add some values to the set. You can add some values or you can delete some values from the set. That means you can modify my set, allow you to modify the data. So how we can modify means first of all check inside my set how many methods are there. How we can check it? By using the dir method. Okay, which object you want me to check? The methods inside which object you want me to check? Players object. So keep that one. Now check. Now see, these many methods are there inside the set object. So here there has one method is there, add is there. Okay, if you want to add it, there has one more method is there, remove. Okay, there has one more method is there, pop method. These all are used for modify the set. Now come here, I want to modify it. Okay, just you can write like my players dot add of Dravid. Now if you check the players, print of my players, before adding my players are like 3, after adding my players are like 4. Can we run it? See this Sachin, Dhoni, Kohli 3, after adding Dravid, okay, it's like 4 players or not. That means my set to allow you to modify the data inside the set or not. That means okay, it's allow you to modify. So my nature of my set is like what? Mutable or not. Okay, the next one is like membership operator. Methods in the set only, can see methods in the set only. Okay, how many methods are there? Okay, come here. How many methods are there? Okay, same like add. Okay, remove is there. If you want to remove one particular element, okay, then how we can remove? Just for example, this is the one I want to remove. Sachin. Yes, like this you can remove it. Now see this. First 3 players are there. After removing Sachin, it should be 2 players or not. Now come here. Now see this. Dhoni, Sachin, Kohli like this or not. Dhoni, Sachin, Kohli like this. Like this you can remove. Like this you can check all these methods how they are going to behave. The next one is like membership operator. So membership operators are like in and not in. The operator names are like in is one operator, not in is one operator. By using this membership operator, that particular value is there or not in the set, you can check it. Print is my Sachin inside my players. Okay, like this. If it is there, you can say like true. If it is not there, Just write like a Dravid. Is my Dravid is there? Dravid is not there. So that it's like false or not. It's like false. This is the way it's going to work. Okay, Dravid is not there. So that false. Not in is there, opposite to in. Not in means Dravid, not in players. Yes, correct only, right? So that it gives me like what? It gives me like true. This is the way my not in is going to work. The next one is like frozen set is there. Frozen set. Okay, as we know, my set is like what? It's like a mutable nature or not. It is allow you to do the changes. Okay, if you create the set by using frozen set method, then the time your set is turned to be like a immutable. Your set is turned to be like a immutable. Okay, so you can take some values. For example, you can take one range object only. You can take it. Range object is like range of okay 5 to 10. 5 to 10. Okay, if you want to create a set of range object or not range object, it is my set object. This is my values. So print that values. Print that values. Yes. Now if you print it, okay, see it's converted into set or not. Now here you can change the values. How we can my value dot add of okay 30 33. After adding this value, what is my data? Just check it. Before adding, this is my values list 5 6 7 8 9. After adding my 33, okay, this is my final set or not. That means it's allowed to modify the data. That is the default behavior. It means it's like a mutable nature. Instead of this set, okay, by using set, if you create your set object, it's like a mutable nature. If you want to create like a immutable, then you can use like a frozen set, Z-E-N-S-E, frozen set. Now I created a set by using frozen set method. If you create like a frozen set method, then the time see my frozen set object is not attribute like add. Okay, it's not allow you to add any values in the frozen. It's like a immutable nature now. It's like a immutable nature. It's not allow you to create, allow you to change the values, allow you to change the values. If you change your set mutable to immutable, you can create the set by using frozen set method instead of set. That's it. This is about the set. So final conclusion is what? If you want to represent multiple values in a single variable, then you can go with set. If you want to create the set directly, you can use curly braces. Otherwise, you can use like a set method. Another one is like a frozen set method. Frozen set. It's like a by default mutable nature. It's like an immutable nature. If you want to retrieve the data, you can use for loop. By default nature is like a immutable. If you want immutable, you can use like a frozen set. Membership operator you can apply on the set. Okay, methods in set. There is multiple methods are there. If you want to check, just you can check by using dir of your object, your set object. That's it. Thanks guys. Thanks for watching.